Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. This is Take-The-Time-Collectibles, Brian B. This video is going to be a 100 subscriber contest video. It's going to be a little different than the contest videos you're used to in that there's not going to be 1, 2, or 3 winners. There's not going to be a drawing to determine who's the winner of the contest. Simply put, there are 100 subscribers at the time. That was the reason I was doing this contest. So there's going to be a cap of 100 potential winners. Yes, you heard that right. 100 unique winners can win a prize from this contest. And it's going to require some effort on your part, but that effort is going to give you a chance to be a real-life superhero and make a difference in somebody's life. So here's the deal. If you want to enter this contest, and as I said, by entering you will win, you have to do 4 things. First thing you have to do is be subscribed to my channel. Second thing you have to do is be 18 years old. Third thing you have to do is, if you are an international, as in outside of the domestic US of A viewer, subscriber, and you want to enter the contest, you will have to pay shipping for your prize. The international rates on our end have gone up very substantially, and because I'm going to be giving away so many and paying a lot in shipping already, I can't pay for international shipping. So international bidders are welcome to international viewers, I'm sorry, I'm used to doing eBay, are welcome to participate, but if you want the prize shipped to you, you are going to have to agree to pay the shipping. And the fourth and most important thing is, you're going to have the opportunity to be a real-life superhero, and there's a number of ways that I'm going to allow you to do that. Some are very simple, some are more elaborate. It doesn't matter which one of these options you pick, but you have to pick one of them. I'm not going to police you. It's going to be the honor system. If you leave a comment below telling me that you have done this, I'm going to assume in good faith that you have. So please don't disrespect me by telling me that you have fulfilled an obligation of the contest when you haven't done so. That just wouldn't be right and wouldn't be fair to the people you could potentially be helping. So here are the things. If you've watched any of my videos before and bothered to look in the description, I always list 4 charities that I am passionate about, support, and hope other people will support. The first, many of you know, it's the Hero Initiative. The Hero Initiative is, its main purpose is to help creators in the industry who have fallen upon hard times and are unable to help themselves, whether it be from physical ailment, financial catastrophe, or simply just trying to seek income, trying to find them work. It's a way to help out people who have provided us entertainment for many years in the form of comic books that are no longer able to help themselves or worked in a time where they were taken advantage of. Unfortunately, it happened to a lot of people that their work has made the companies they worked for substantially more money than they ever saw. So hopefully that's a charity you will look into. There are multiple ways you can donate. They have a table at pretty much any convention you go to. The jar, you just throw money in the jar. You can go online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and make a donation via credit card or PayPal through their website. The other thing you can do is you can donate your time. They're always looking for volunteers at the conventions to sit at the table, give out information, take donations, that kind of thing. So if you're going to a convention, you go to the Hero Initiative website. They have a contact there for whatever state the show is going to be in. You can look into volunteering for them. So that's one option, is you make a donation of any size, and obviously it's your business what you donate. Whether you donate $1 or $500, you don't have to tell me that. Just make a comment saying I donated to the Hero Initiative on such and such a date. That's pretty simple. Second charity I promote and I'm very passionate about is Project Pinball. What Project Pinball does is they put pinball machines in the rec room for the cancer ward of children's hospitals. And they not only provide the machine, but they provide someone locally who will maintain and, when necessary, upgrade the machine. You might say pinball machine, that's kind of dated. What does that do? Modern pinball machines are actually really cool. They're very interactive. A lot of them are based on current movies. Superhero-wise, the most recent one is Guardians of the Galaxy and Deadpool. But they have Spider-Man machine, Batman machine, Star Wars machine. Any music band you can think of has a pinball machine. And they're not cheap. Brand new Stern pinball machine, $6,000 to $8,000 now. So raising money for these is something they do. Project Pinball routinely, if you go on Facebook or their website, they do raffles. Depending on the retail of the machine, they're usually either $50 or $75 donation. And when they sell enough to equal the value of a machine, they raffle off the machine. Somebody gets one, and they use the money from the raffle to purchase a machine to go into a hospital as well. Other people have donated vintage machines, which Dan Spolar is the president and head of Project Pinball. He's someone I know pretty well. He's a good guy, and he's very versed at repairing pinball machines. So when people donate a machine that's vintage to go into a hospital, he will bulletproof them, make sure everything's working right before it goes in there. Anyway, I got a little off track there. The link to all of the charities I'm mentioning is going to be below, but Project Pinball's there. Go to their website and you can get more in-depth what they do and see some of the actual reactions from the kids and doctors and parents. And one of the most common things you hear is when a child is newly diagnosed, it can be very overwhelming to them, and to have to speak to a doctor about serious things. The pinball machine can often make for a good icebreaker if the doctor and the child will play a game together and kind of start their conversation that way. It gives other kids ways to interact, kids that don't necessarily want to leave their room, get up, stand, walk, do various forms of rehab. They will, because they want to get to the pinball machine, they want to play it. They hear other people playing it. And parents, there's a lot of waiting involved. It's something to do during the downtime. If you have never been into the cancer ward of a children's hospital, it is an eye-opening experience. I recommend that you do it. It'll make you realize how blessed you are and how thankful you should be for things we take for granted every day. So this is one I'm very passionate about, and it kind of segues into the next one, which is ONEBLOOD. ONEBLOOD, you can obviously make monetary donations, but what they need more and what they prefer more is physical donations. There's multiple ways you can donate blood. You can donate whole blood, you can donate red blood cells, you can donate plasma, but the one I recommend the most, again, because it goes a long way toward leukemia patients, especially in children, is platelets. You say, oh man, they hook you up to that machine for an hour. Yeah, depending on how your circulation and blood flow is, you can be on the platelet machine for an hour and 20 minutes. But it's not as bad as it seems. Most of the blood centers now have TVs set up, hooked up with Hulu, Netflix. Instead of watching your next episode of The Punisher at home, go donate platelets for an hour and watch it there. It'll go by just as quick. If you have an aversion to needles, I understand that, but if you don't, there's no reason not to do it. There's no pain involved. Outside of the initial needle prick, it's just time. You're donating your time. Need to eat a good meal afterwards. You can't lift anything heavy for a couple days, but you're potentially saving a life. And what's an hour of your time for somebody's life? So the first two were monetary donations or your time donation to Hero Initiative. This time you have several options. You can donate monetarily through the website, ONEBLOOD. The link will be below. You can go to your local blood center and donate whole blood. That doesn't take very long. Or you can find a bloodmobile in front of pretty much any movie theater or grocery store or Walmart, supermarket, wherever you are. They're always around. It doesn't take very long once you're in the system. If it's your first time, you're going to spend a half hour doing paperwork, but small price to pay, and once you do it, they'll tell you how often you can do it. I recommend and hope that you will go back if you start doing it. It's very rewarding. And if you care about such things, there are perks: movie tickets, dinner meals, t-shirts, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the reason you should be doing it. If you're going to do it because you can help somebody and because you can. Because there are a lot of people who can't. And I'm not disparaging anybody. There are reasons why you can't donate blood. Many of those are personal. Some are, you know, if you've been in the armed forces and you've served in certain countries, you can't donate for a certain amount of time. You know, they'll go over that with you when you go in. But most people are very able to donate blood, and it's good to know what your blood type is. Some blood types are much rarer than others and needed more often. And the rare blood types, plasma and platelets, are even more important from. So I've gone on for that long enough, but obviously you can see I'm very passionate about that one. That's the one I hope most people will take the time to dive into. But none of these is any more significant or insignificant than the other. You know, your help is appreciated anywhere you can give it. And the final one is the American Red Cross. You've seen them before. They're at every disaster that pops up anywhere in the world. Same thing. Just go to their website. You can make a donation of any size. You can do it 24/7. If you're so inclined, any of these you can set up recurring donations, or you can donate as you have them. Like I said, you find $1 and change it into $1, deposit in your bank, it'll be in your PayPal account, send $1. It sounds stupid, but you know what? If 100 of you send $1, that's $100. If 50 of you send $5, that's $250. You know, no donation of any size is ever insignificant. And if more people would realize that, we've got millions of people in this country. If a third of those people gave $1 a day, we could do life-changing money to any number of charities. So think about that. You know, next time you're going to buy a candy bar for $2, do you really need that candy bar? Or you got something at home you could eat instead? Not trying to guilt trip you, but that's that. So prizes, what are the prizes going to be? That's the fun part of it, is there are no fixed prizes, but everybody who enters will win. Anybody who meets the criteria, or at least tells me they met the criteria and leaves a comment below, the first 100 unique people to do that will win a prize from me. If you're domestic, I will pay the shipping. And what the prize is will be based on what I see after watching your channel. If you leave a comment telling me you met the criteria and I'm not familiar with your channel, I'm going to watch some of your content and get an idea for what you're into and try to send you something aimed at you. And if I already am familiar with your channel, then I have an easier path to do that. But I'm not going to send anybody a $1 pin book. You'll be getting something substantial, and I think you'll enjoy it, whatever it is. So that's my contest. It's a little different than what we're used to on here, but I think by entering, it will be rewarding for you and hopefully set you on a path where you continue to donate to these or other charities, either with your money, your time, your blood, your platelets, your prayers. Anything is helpful and appreciated, and the people who they benefit will appreciate it more than I will. But that's it. So thank you again to everybody who helped get me to 100 subscribers. Hopefully we'll get to 200 sometime soon, and we can do something else for that. I thank you for watching. I'm going to try and get more content up regularly. This is the third video I've done tonight. Been way behind for the last month. It's been crazy, but try to get more out there soon. I forget if I mentioned it already or not in this video, because I've done 3 in a row. If I didn't, I'm finally on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Take-The-Time-Collectibles with a space between each word. I'm going to try to frequently add more content there. I just started, but follow me on there. Let me know to follow you. Check out the links below. I have links to The Great Legend Show, Strictlycomix, XL State Comics, JLS Comics, Thanatos Comics, other people you should be checking out. So, and Thanatos Comics is running a contest right now through the 15th of February, I believe. So you got time to enter his contest. He's got some cool prize support as well. So that's it for me this night. I'm done. Third video. Now I got to upload these and go to bed. But have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And thank you for watching, subscribing, and commenting. Have a great day.